On a quiet Los Angeles night in 1994, a single white Ford Bronco turned a murder investigation into a national spectacle, and what followed would become the most watched criminal trial in American history. Everyone thought this case was simple, because the suspect was famous, the evidence seemed overwhelming, and the world believed the verdict was already written. O.J. Simpson was a global sports icon, a beloved celebrity, and a familiar face in American homes. So when he was arrested and charged with the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, many assumed the courtroom would deliver swift justice. The expectation was clear. Fame might slow the process, but it would not change the outcome. That belief began to fracture once the trial moved inside a Los Angeles courtroom in 1995. Defense attorneys dismantled the prosecution's narrative piece by piece, not by proving innocence, but by questioning certainty. DNA evidence, which was still new to most jurors, became a battleground. The defense raised doubts about collection methods, storage procedures, and possible contamination, turning what should have been scientific clarity into confusion. Then came the moment that shifted everything. In front of cameras watched by millions, O.J. Simpson was asked to try on a pair of leather gloves linked to the crime. The gloves appeared tight, stiff, and visibly did not fit. In that instant, the case stopped being about evidence and became about perception. The defense's message was simple and devastating. If the gloves did not fit, the case did not either. Beyond the physical evidence, the trial exposed deeper tensions. Allegations of police misconduct and racial bias, particularly involving Detective Mark Foreman, reshaped how jurors viewed the entire investigation. What most people don't realize is that the verdict would hinge less on what happened that night and more on whether the system itself could be trusted. On October 3, 1995, the jury delivered a verdict that stunned the nation: not guilty. For some, it was justice denied. For others, it was reasonable doubt fulfilled. The O.J. Simpson trial didn't just end the case. It permanently changed how America saw celebrity, media, and the courtroom itself. For more cases where truth twists in unexpected ways, subscribe to InfamUS Cases.